You know, sometimes the most profound lessons in life come from the most ridiculous moments. And when it comes to ridiculous moments, my dad is, well, he's a grandmaster. Let me take you back. I was maybe 10 years old. And at that age, my dad was my absolute hero. He was Superman, but with a slightly bigger belly and a much better grilling technique. He could fix anything, answer any question, and his bare hugs could solve world hunger. I was convinced of it. One Saturday morning, my dad decided we were going to build the most epic birdhouse the world had ever seen. This wasn't just a birdhouse. It was going to be a multi-level avian condominium, as he called it. He had the blueprints scribbled on a napkin, of course, and a pile of wood that looked like it had survived a shipwreck. He handed me a small hammer. It was probably too heavy for me, but I held it like it was Thor's Mjolnir. "Son," he said, with all the seriousness of a general addressing his troops, "today we build a legacy." The first hour was a comedy of errors. He hit his thumb, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Each time, he'd let out this weird strangled yelp, hop around on 1 foot, and then look at me and say, "See? That's the wrong way to do it." A teaching moment. I'd nod solemnly, trying my best not to giggle. Then came the sawing. The line he drew was more of a suggestion than a rule. The piece of wood that was supposed to be a perfect square ended up looking like a map of Idaho. He held it up, squinted, and declared, an avant-garde design. The birds will appreciate the artistic flair. We were covered in sawdust. Condominium was leaning at an angle that defied physics, and we had used way more nails than wood, somehow. I remember feeling a little disappointed. This wasn't the heroic construction project I had imagined. My Superman was clumsy. That's when he stopped. He put down his hammer, wiped the sweat and sawdust from his forehead, and looked at our lopsided creation. I expected him to be frustrated, to call it a day. Instead, he started laughing. A big, booming, genuine laugh that echoed through the backyard. He pulled me into one of his famous bear hugs, sawdust and all. He knelt down, so we were eye to eye. "You know what, buddy?" he said, his voice a little softer now. "This thing is a complete disaster." He poked the crooked roof, and it wobbled dangerously. "It's ugly. It's probably going to fall apart in the first rain. And I doubt any self-respecting bird will ever live in it." My 10-year-old heart sank a little. "But," he continued, and he pointed from me to him, to the mess of wood and nails. "We made this disaster together and we had fun, didn't we?" And in that moment, it clicked. The whole point wasn't the birdhouse. It was never about the birdhouse. It was about the sawdust in our hair. It was about him yelping when he hit his thumb. It was about him calling a crooked piece of wood avant-garde. It was about the time we spent together, failing spectacularly. He wasn't Superman because he could do everything perfectly. He was my hero because he wasn't afraid to be perfectly imperfect right there with me. He taught me that it's not about building the perfect thing. It's about building the perfect memory. We never finished that birdhouse. It sat in the garage for years, a monument to our glorious failure. And every time I saw it, I didn't see a pile of junk. I saw that Saturday morning. I felt that bear hug. I heard that laugh. Life isn't about the pristine, finished products we can show off. It's about the messy, hilarious, beautiful process of making them with the people we love. It's about finding the joy in the sawdust, the laughter in the mistakes, and the hero in a dad who's just trying his best. And honestly, that's a legacy worth building.